Hi, everybody. We've got a full house. I'm excited to see that. We have a new moderator, Dave McIntyre, that's a very good friend of mine that's helped us out keep this crazy crowd in check here. Thank you, Dave. And we're going to get started right away. Bring up the slides. And there we go. Dave, can you see my slides? We're good to go. Okay, Ricia Adair. I'm a Canadian. I live in Manzanillo, Mexico full time. As Dave mentioned, I'm right now in beautiful Guadalajara, gorgeous, gorgeous historic city, amazing shopping. So here we are spending a whole lot of money. And my new glasses, what do you think? Nice, eh? Got two pairs today. Pretty excited. So this is our home. We bought this beautiful home and moved in after it was vacant for 5 months. Our dream home, October 17th, 2023, was our move-in date, only to find out our dream home being unoccupied had needed a lot of love that it didn't get in the last several months. The pool was filled with algae. The lot next door had overgrown. There's a certain disease called salitre that eats away at your concrete. So the pool walls were falling apart. It was just amazing. And we're going, holy heck, we've got guests that are arriving in our villas. We have two vacation villas, one on the pool deck, one just above it. And we thought, wow, we've got to get this place ship-shop shape. So we spent thousands and thousands of dollars. In fact, we spent our entire little nest egg getting the property ready to go. So very quickly, we got broke. And so I'm just going to point my little arrow right there. So we are just on the hill overlooking beautiful Santiago Bay. And no matter how many times I walk that beach, swim that ocean, up and down the stairs at the villa, I still stay very heavy. And I guess you call it hormonal something, add a 60 plus birthday to the mix. And I had a rough first year, let's face it. I had all kinds of things going on. I was very unhealthy, a UTI that wouldn't quit, a couple of dog bites that got infected, shingles because of the stress and anxiety. I was a mess, and it was kind of a real contradiction because we're supposed to be living the dream, right? And here I am, I'm in bad shape. So I had a serious case of FFB, fat, frumpy, and broke. And along came that magic day, April 22nd, that Chris and Joni Budd, longtime friends who are now number one in Canada, they live in Costa Rica, and they called me and said, Risha, you got to know about these drops. And my first reaction was, I need these drops. I got to have these drops. I'm tired of being the heavy person that I was. The second thought was, I have absolutely no money. I cannot afford the drops. And then the third thought I had was, how can I find the money to make this work? So I found the money to buy two boxes. That's all I did. I thought I'm going to try one for myself and I'll sell one at a profit and I'll just rinse and repeat until I can make this work. Well, Joni also mentioned a system that we have, system of growth, and it's all about sharing on Facebook different testimonies because let's face it, there's thousands of us that have had success with this product and we all want to flaunt it. Here's me fat, here's me not fat. Put my picture up, please. And so I started doing that. Well, on the first day that I posted and I held my box of drops with the two bottles in one hand, I posted, here's me, my drops have arrived, 171. I'm on my way to my target. I got 59 comments out of that posting. And as a result, 20 customers purchased from that posting and 6 new brand partners. So my life completely changed from being very, very broke and fat and frumpy in a very short year, only in November. How many months is that? Like 7 months after April? Our brand new fridge had arrived. I was able to bring on a new maid. I was excited to hire Sarah. We brought in a paint crew to help paint our beautiful house, all those wild Mexican colors that we love. Another year gold realized. We had to build a new pergola down below because it was collapsing into the point of dangerous. Mike got his new motorcycle. And then Santa Claus came along and delivered 7 small earthquakes between Christmas and New Year's, which resulted in thousands of dollars of damage. But you can see there we are celebrating our brand new pool. We upgraded, we put a couple of lights in the pool. And so I'm not saying this all to impress you, but impress upon you that my life seriously, seriously changed in such a short period. And I would have never known, we're coming up to my 1 year anniversary. I would have never, ever known how my life could have changed so drastically. And as yours can too. Your health, we're going to talk about these amazing products that will assist you with bettering your health, and also with an opportunity that can definitely change your wellness situation in a wealth kind of way. So who would like to go on a 5-star vacation, all expenses paid? I think we're all going to put up our hands for that. Just recently, I found out I qualified for this beautiful Punta Cana trip. In fact, I was downloaded enough lifestyle credits, another way that we get paid on our generous compensation plan, enough for 3 beautiful vacations coming up. So Punta Cana is April 30th, all excited about that. And here's a picture of how I transformed in my health. There I am. Wow, I see that picture on the left and I wonder, who's that fat girl and how'd she get in my computer? And then I see that little girl on the right with my husband. I go, wow, I feel so much better. In fact, today I celebrate. I went out and I bought my first pair of skinny jeans since I was like, I don't know when. And I was so excited about my skinny jeans. The clerk at the store actually bought a box of drops from me. So you too can transform your health and your wealth in such a short period of time with what we're going to share with you tonight. I owe it all to these 2 guys, Darren and John. I just love them to bits. I did meet with them recently in Salt Lake City, Utah. They have recently won the founding team of the year. Very entrepreneurial. Darren has spent his life on Wall Street, becoming very successful in financial management. John has spent his adult life in network marketing with the company Tahitian Noni. And together they bought 5 companies that were having difficulty, especially during times of COVID. But every one of these countries had stellar, above the top, over the top quality products. And they called us Partner Co. because we come together as partners and we are simply better together. In the last many months, I realized that so much of what I was feeling had to do with my hormones being out of balance. I want you to have a look at these circles and do a mental tick. How many of these circles would you actually tick off that would apply to you? The mood swings, the low libido, headaches, night sweats, food cravings, the list goes on, right? And for me, it was a good 5 of these that I was ticking off. And I had no idea that there was something right at my doorstep that could help me through all of this. We have well over 100 products. Again, I'm so impressed with the science behind these products. It was important to John and Darren that we had doctor-created products backed by science that had good, clean ingredients. Products that will balance your hormones, healthy weight loss, increased energy, increase your immunity system, reduce your inflammation, nutritious products, gut health, better sleep. Who would like to sleep better? Say I, right? And athletes love our products for a higher performance as well, too. And when you put all these different products together, we touch several multi-billion-dollar industries because we are in the time that people want to be healthy. I want to take my hats off to Dr. Ray Strand and his scientific team, including Brett West and Dr. Pina, as well as several other scientists that oversee over 1,040 annual quality tests to make sure that you get the best of the best when you purchase our products. There's over 250 plus published clinical studies. Dr. Crystal Vance, who will soon be speaking in Vancouver, Parksville, and Victoria. She's our Wellness Council President, Kristen White. And Brett West is a leading foremost advisor on the Tahitian Noni product. What excites me is the ability to do business in over 50 countries. Again, I'm Canadian. I'm in Mexico. I have a great Wi-Fi service that enables me to talk to anybody all over the world. And in a very short period of time, I have a business in well over 15 countries. You too, post on Facebook. Somebody from Germany is excited about the product. You check, and definitely the products are available there in that particular country. You send them a smart link. We teach you how to do that. The European office fulfills the order, and next Friday you get paid. It is that simple, that transparent. There are no international tax numbers you need, business applications, nothing like that. In fact, you are able to join and participate in 50 plus markets. The products that I'd like to mention to you, we have several, but because of time constraints, I'm going to talk about a few of my favorites. The Skincerity is, to my knowledge, the only roll-on breathable skin mask in the world. It was created by a team of dermatologists specifically for problem skin. Marlene was so kind as to loan us this slide. She had a skin condition on her legs that caused her a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. After using the Skincerity for a short time, her legs returned to normal. It's an amazing product, and it's great for anti-aging. I had a bad bruise on my, well, it was a permanent scar actually on my knee. And after a short time of using the Skincerity, like I'm talking 3 weeks, it's gone. So I'm really impressed. You're going to hear from Joan tonight on how Skincerity helped her as well. Noni Collagen is one of my favorite products. I believe this is one of Cynthia's. You're going to hear from her on this one as well too. You have to look after your skin inside and out, right? Because recently my 92-year-old father-in-law had a bad fall and had a bad gash in his leg, and it was pretty strenuous for the hospital team to sew paper-thin skin together. You don't want that to happen to you. You want to make sure you have good, strong skin all the way through. Another one of my favorites, the Tahitian noni. The noni fruit is the most efficacious fruit in the world. And it takes a team of great scientists to put together a formula that tastes good and smells good. Because when you approach the noni fruit tree, you can't get close to it because it smells so bad. It's just one of those things about the noni. But again, our scientists were able to find a way to make it taste delicious. I love the Max. It promotes overall health and wellness, supports a healthy immunity system. So especially in this time of colds and flus, I recommend that you have 2 or 3 shots just to put that soldier of army of soldiers there around your body to protect you against the germs. Helps boost energy and endurance, helps sustain joint health and promotes mobility. You're going to see or hear from our guest Stephanie very soon about how she jumps around and does yoga on her head. And again, too, thanks to the noni, right? It supports a healthy cardiovascular system, certainly helps fight harmful free radicals and protects against oxidative damage. So again, that's keeping your body young and healthy. Powerful adaptogens support balanced stress response and supports mood balancing effects. The Nutrify is a line created by doctors for us. The probiotics, I'm convinced, is the best in the world. It's in a special packaging, so you don't have to keep it refrigerated. It also is with the particular, the blend, it has billions of different strains. It's a great product to keep healthy gut. Omega Q for your brain, for your heart. The Amplify for your brain and energy, as well as for your blood, Optimal M, Optimal V, your lungs, your eyes, your muscles. Finale is one of the most popular products, our bestseller in China. And when you have loose skin from losing all the weight, the Finale is a product for you, but also too, it's another immunity booster. So you're going to want to be taking Finale, especially in the winter months. Many people with allergies suffering, they say that once they take the Finale, they no longer have those symptoms. The MOA is one of my very, very favorite products. I purchased the MOA on my second paycheck, which was my second week with this company. It has 36 superfoods of liquid nutrition. I like to keep it cold. It has a little bit of a punch to it because of the black pepper as a carrier that helps the nutrition into your body quicker. But it is there for everything in your body, and especially your immune system, for inflammation. If you have any kind of issues, I had always in my fingers, my toes, my lower back, walking in silly flip-flops when I take the dog out. After 6 weeks of the MOA, I no longer feel any discomfort when I go walking. And as you can see from the photographs here, the MOA works. It is just one of those amazing, amazing products. And again, too, it reduces inflammation significantly. Another great product that was recently enhanced and introduced is the Sugar Stop. It blocks a good percentage of the sugars from white sugars and carbs from entering into your bloodstream, so occasionally you can indulge. The Slenderies line is one of my favorites as well. The Pure Nourish on the far right is our protein, 18 grams, filled with probiotic, prebiotic, many minerals and vitamins. It is an official meal replacement. It has enough nutrition. If all the food should disappear tomorrow and you had your Pure Nourish shake every day, you would be able to survive quite well. I like to add the cocoa to it. It is a power boost, and it gives that wonderful chocolate flavor as well as give all kinds of extra nutrition. And the Giving Greens, for every scoop, you get the equivalent of 2 pounds of very efficacious greens. Fountain of Youth in a box is one of my favorite products. It's called Renew. It helps combat the natural aging process to produce, or rather promote, youth and vitality. To my understanding, it's the only one of its kind in the world. We have 2 international patents on it. It is formulated to trigger human growth hormone production and HGH. Well, as you know, all the kids, they have raging hormones, and then all of a sudden they hit the age of 30 and all that stops. So let's talk about a product that's going to open those pathways and help you reproduce the HGH. It promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. Say I, right? Everybody wants to sleep well so you can have a better tomorrow. Increase libido, stamina, and pleasure. And when you marry it up with the drops, especially, it's a great partner to the drops. You're going to lose weight that much quicker. It reduces body fat, increases lean muscles, promotes youthful looking skin and hair. My hair is the longest it's ever been. One hairdresser said Ricia can never have long hair because it's too fine, it's too brittle, it will break off. Not anymore. I got my Renew. Improve mood and energy, improve cell regeneration. It's a fabulous product. And the drops are a gateway product that introduces so many people to this amazing company and this great catalog of products. The drops are homeopathic, stimulant, and hormone-free. You will lose twice the weight as diet alone. They were created by doctors, by a team of scientists well over 12 years ago. Over 1 million bottles have been sold. And what the drops will do for you is help curb hunger and control your appetite. Gone are the days that you have to eat everything on your plate just because the kids in Africa will die if you don't eat your plate. I don't know how that ever happened. I think every one of us on this call has heard it from our moms and dads. And I super celebrate. It eliminates the white sugar cravings. I walked by a pastry store today and it smelled kind of good on the outside. And they had all these fancy cakes and I had no desire to participate whatsoever. 10 months now with no white sugar and I'm so pleased. The drops are also going to help balance hormones, including insulin, ghrelin, leptin, and your cortisol, your anxiety hormone. It's going to stimulate your metabolism, so it'll increase your energy. You're going to feel like getting off the couch and doing something, getting some exercise. You'll feel younger. You'll stay motivated. And the ashwagandha and the rhodiola helps with stress and stabilizing your mood. Clinically proven to support your thyroid and maintain healthy blood sugar levels, and certainly helps with lifting that brain fog. Gone are the days where you walk into the kitchen and wonder, why am I here? Certainly improves your memory as well. You lose weight in your entire body, and the transformations with people are out of this world. I call them my magic drops. It's not a fad. It's not a diet. This is a lifestyle. Eating clean is a lifestyle. It's what we did when we were kids, right? So throw in some exercise, drink your water, and watch what's going to happen. You're going to marry it up with our approved food list. You're not going to go hungry. Today we went out for dinner. I had beautiful arancetta beef steak along with a salad. It was fabulous, and it was everything on our list. So you've got all kinds of proteins, the fruits, the vegetables, the healthy fats. Again, you're not going to go hungry on our program. And get ready for a transformation to happen for you. My friend Jane, 32 pounds in 8 weeks. Amazing difference in this lady's body. Hey guys, you have hormones too. James Laponce, 47 pounds in 4 months. Dr. Crystal, we mentioned her previously on our Wellness Council. She lost a whole person, 162 pounds, and that was several years ago. She still looks that beautiful, radiant lady on the right as she did 6 years when she lost. Here's an example of myself sporting my spandex for you. And you could see in just a 13-day transition by doing the comparison around the bra line, the hips, the buttocks, how much change had happened in my body in only 13 days. My husband was away for 4 months. And when he got back to Manzanillo, he said, "Who are you and what'd you do with my wife?" Because I had changed from a size 16 down to a size 8 in one period of time. Tracy from West Virginia, the bikini girl. Athletes love our products, so they have better performance. And of course, they have hormones that go on a circus ride too. Katie, a 30-day transition. Maggie, my friend from Fox Island, great transfer there as well in her body. Julie Park was very, very sick actually when she started the drops. And after taking the drops, not only did she get very well, but she got very thin as well too. April from Oklahoma. You can see the transition with her. In fact, she looks like a younger version of herself. The Hublers are medical people. They have a a therapy clinic in their home. So Josh tore the science apart on this product to make sure that it was all there before he would introduce it to his patients. They also have 5 kids, and you could see the difference in their pictures alone. Sheila, oh my goodness, that was an amazing call. She was relating to us how she had cancer and went through the chemo and the radiation. She was a very sick person, and after being on the drops, not only did she say goodbye to 25 pounds, but she got herself totally healthy again. Chris Bailey went from being very heavy and very sick with Lyme disease. Now he's one very healthy guy. He loves his drops. Selena Kirby, her labs completely changed on her blood pressure as well as her diabetes. Ashley and Reese, good friends of ours, she celebrates that she no longer has the menopausal symptoms with the night sweats, the anxiety moments, the hot flashes. Reese released his, not only did he release 65 pounds, but he also released his addiction to Dr. Pepper and Oreo cookies. My dear friend Penny Toner, the lady on the left was very, very sick after a bout of colon cancer and several operations that didn't fix the first operation kind of thing. And after only 2 months, there's a picture of my dear Penny on the right. I'm so happy that she said yes to my phone call last July. The Fuchs were on the call not too long ago. Again, incredible labs. All the work was done by their doctors, and the doctors couldn't believe the transition in both of them. And together they lost a whole bunch of weight. Jerry Wyndham lost several pounds, but also he lost the shakes to his hand as well, too. No longer does he have to steady his hand as he brings it up to his soup bowl. And Colleen, good friend of mine as well. Look at the difference in her transition. These are all real people. These are people we know, right? These are people that celebrate the drops. Rachel was recently on my call. She had a hard time releasing the baby fat until she met the drops, and now she's loving her body again. And my dear sweet friend Barbara McCubbin, she's so fun. She's so happy to release that chunky little belly. And in 6 weeks, she released 13 pounds. In 14 weeks, 21 pounds altogether. Now I'd like to introduce to you a new product. It's called Advantage. So the drops are going to promote overall weight loss, while the Advantage accelerates the loss of harmful visceral fat around your waist and hips. Dr. Ray Strand, our chief medical officer, states weight gain around our middles is associated with an increased risk for high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, heart disease, and diabetes. The medical community is now beginning to refer to visceral fat as killer fat. Very important. So losing weight is not all about aesthetics, guys. It's about your health and long life. So the advantages to Advantage increases calories burned by 10 times, so you get leaner faster. It helps reduce stubborn visceral fat to slim waist and hips. How about that? Yes, summer's coming. Helps increase metabolism, so you burn more calories, activates fat burning cells in your brown adipose tissue, and helps prevent weight regain following weight loss. So you're going to want to have the Advantage and the drops together in a program. There's a new package that just was released for Canada. It's while supplies last. The one package for 205 Canadian is 1 box of drops that will last you for a month, and 1 jar of Advantage that will also last you, their tablets that will last you also for a month. The better deal is over on the right, where you get 2 and 2 for $410, and it's 200 points. The United States has a great offer as well. It includes a sugar stop that I previously mentioned, 2 boxes of the drops, so 2 months supply, 2 months of the Advantage, and 2 the sugar stop. And right now, until 11 p.m. tonight, you get free shipping on this offer, as it does qualify for the free shipping. Now, without further ado, I want to bring forward my friend from New York, Cynthia Kornberg. Cynthia, are you with me tonight?
Hi.
Hi, Cynthia. Thank you so much for being on the call.
Not a problem. I'm here for you.
Now, you've lost a whole bunch of weight there, girl. How were you introduced to the drops? Tell me your story.
Well, my story started, I was in a different MLM. It was different. And one of my people that I was with, another company with, he got introduced to this. He met April, and we also had other people that came over from the other to now to here to partner call. So
Okay.
now they're doing, yeah. So I saw a familiar face and I said, okay, that helped me because it made me feel comfortable. I said, okay, at least I know it's working on somebody, right? So
Right.
when I saw these drops and I said, man, you know, I'm not getting any younger. I'm 57
Mhm.
and I'm a grandma, you know, she's 8 years old, but I want to, you know, be there for her. I want to be around longer. And I noticed I've been having all these other ailments, you know, the heart disease, cholesterol, diabetes, all of the above was me. And I said, wow. And I had the gut. I'm like, I'm not getting any younger and I'm not feeling good. I was feeling sluggish and tired all the time. I was just like becoming a recluse. I didn't want to deal with anyone. And I said, man, this is not me. I was out there like, making everybody else feeling good. And it was, I was turning I was like a 360, like going the wall, you know, to the negative side. And I was like, no, that's not me. I'm a positive person. So I said, you know, let me try it, you know, because my thing, and I know it's bad. I was guilty of it, seeing the nighttime infomercials. That's where you get everything, right? And that's what you eat. Because I was a night owl. I didn't sleep well, and that's
Uh,
not good because now
and
you
how
eat.
did the drops help you?
Oh man, they curbed my app. They curbed that. It really kicked my sugar curving, you know, craving to the curb. I'm, and it shocked me because I never knew that. I was always, I would eat and still were hungry and still would look for sweets and salty. And that wasn't good for me. Yeah. So I was like, man.
So
So
you kicked your sugar. You've
mhm.
got your cravings under control. Have you measured how much you've lost, Cynthia?
Yes. Um, right now I'm down, um, I'm 7.5 inches off my waistline, which is wow.
Fabulous. That's so
Unheard of.
amazing. That's so
My
great.
first week, I dropped 3.5 inches, and I was shocked. But
Nice.
now it's 7.5, and then right now I just weighed myself not the other day, 18 pounds.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Excellent. Good, 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 good. So congratulations on that. I saw from the before picture as well too. It was really impressive as well. Now you wanted to talk to me about the noni collagen.
Oh, I love it. Ever since I got it, I said, you know what? Because we're getting at an age that everything the elasticity is going down, and also no medical claim on this, but I was doing the shot, and somebody told me, oh, you're gonna start looking like wrinkly, and I was like, really? And it was true. And I said, wow, I can't do this. Oh no, I don't want the turkey neck and all that business. I was always the one that people say, oh, you look good for your age. I want that. I want to keep that. So I said, wow. I said, you know what? Here's my little bottle. Love it.
I love the noni collagen. I love it.
It tastes so good and it's so good for you. And I noticed that my skin has been getting tighter and I like that. Especially around the neck
Absolutely.
area.
I'm actually surprised when you told me you were in the high 50s. I thought you were in your young 40s. So
Oh,
congratulations.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate you coming on board and sharing your story with us
Thank you
tonight.
for having me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Another great story. And there you can see the big difference in Cynthia's before and after. Wow, just love it, love it. Now we're going to move on to Saskatoon. We've got Joan Cline. We're going to hear from her about two products, about the drops and also about the Skincerity. She has a great story on both. But you can certainly see the difference. February 3rd was the after picture and January 6th. Look at the belly on her in the bottom right as compared to the picture on the top right. 6 pounds, 6 inches. So excited to hear your story, Joan. Come on board.
Well, thank you, Ricia, for asking me to share tonight. First, maybe I'll go into my Skincerity story. I have, I use a lot of the products, and I have like little testimonials about just about every one of them. They're so amazing. But I've started when I came into network marketing for the probably 10th time. I've been in a lot of other companies throughout the years, but I was introduced to Skincerity and Nucerity at the time. And we had one bottle with many solutions. So that's what I came in with. It was 16 bottles of Skincerity and promoted that. And it has just been, it's one of the products that if they ever asked, is there something that you would only, if you could only choose one or two products, Skincerity would definitely be one of them. I do use it pretty well every night on my entire face, including my eyelids, down through my neck, and then I roll it on the back of my hands as well, just to get the roller ball dry. But my Skincerity story, I had fallen, this is about 5 years ago now. I was curling and I fell on a part of it was called flat ice. I had just thrown my second stone down the ice and I turned around to walk away and I went down, fell on my curling broom and broke my wrist. And that's the photo that you have there. My right wrist, and I am right-handed, it looked like a ski jump. So they had to pull it back into place. A couple of nurse and a doctor pulled my fingers and pulled it back into place. And I had to have surgery on it. And I called one of our founders and I said, you know what? I have to have a cast on my arm for about 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know how long. Can I put Skincerity under that cast? And he said, no, you can't do that, because he said, Skincerity, you roll it on at night and then you peel it off in the morning. I said, okay, thank you very much. I had my cast put on the next day, and before it was put on, I said to the technician, I said, just a minute, I have to do something. And I rolled probably about 10 to 15 layers of Skincerity over my stitches. And they put the cast on, and it was on for 3 weeks. When it came off, I thought I had, during that 3-week time frame, I thought I could feel it lifting, feeling the Skincerity lifting. When that cast was cut off of my arm, the Skincerity had not moved. I had to peel it off totally. It had not moved one bit. And so you can see on the photos there the difference in time frame. And right now, and I have 2 plates and about 8 pins in that right wrist. And right now, I don't know if you can see this, but you can hardly see the scar. Like people you can't even tell it's there hardly. And I have full movement of full range of motion of my hand and my arm and everything. But I could not believe the difference it made in that scar. And I know we have other stories of scarring. And I find also with bruising, if I happen to, because I typically bruise quite easily, and if I do happen to bump up against something, I'll roll Skincerity on that, and I do not get a bruise then. But it is just a product that, and we say you can use it from womb to tomb. It's a product that every household should have. And when it works on or helps, like we can't make claims as to what any health claims as to diagnosing or treating or curing. But Skincerity and all of our products, we have so many testimonials that are absolutely amazing. And when it helps with over 40 skin conditions, that's a pretty amazing product.
Wow,
so it should be.
Great story. Yeah, I was talking to a lady, her name escapes me for a moment, but she had made over 100,000 a year just with the one product, with the one bottle of Skincerity, because of the magic that's contained in it. Let's move on to the drops now. Let's hear about your drop story. You look fabulous, by the way.
Well, thank you. And I've done the drops 2 or 3 times. I typically, throughout my life, I never thought I had any health issues. I didn't have to lose weight, and I thought I looked, not too bad. But then when we went through that transition, I guess you call it a transition, like 4 or 5 years ago, I gained what everybody called kind of the COVID weight. And I was having trouble shedding those pounds. And I don't say I lose them, because I'm not going to gain them back again. I had a couple of times, but so I've been on this journey, well, a couple of different times, and I had about 15 to 20 pounds that I wanted to shed. So I went on the drops, and I shed about 18 to 20 pounds. And then I did regain some, so I went back on the drops. But just doing the drops, having them access to them, and what I do like about them, is that I know that if I gain a few pounds, I have this arsenal that I can use to get rid of them again. And it's so good knowing that none of us have to have the paunch and the, the excess baggage that we carry around on our bodies. But I shed the 18 pounds, and I felt better. I sleep better, and that's attributing to some of the other products as well. But, and my clothes, some of the clothes that I couldn't fit before, I could fit back into again. So I didn't go down an awful lot of pounds, because I don't know, my clothes they don't fall off of me. But I just had so many good transformations. And then I just started with the Advantage a couple of days ago. The first day, I'm just going to throw this out there, the first day on the Advantage, I shed 2.2 pounds and 3 ounces. And This is my third day on it, and I'm down another pound and another couple of inches. So, 6 or 7 inches, and a minimum of 3 pounds, 3.2 pounds. So the two combined, I think we have right now, probably two of the best products in the world, aside from Skincerity as well. But when we can promote these, we are going to be able to help so many people all around the world that we're definitely going to make a difference. And as Michelle McKay says, we have to get these products into the homes of billions.
Yes.
But I can never say enough good about any of the products, and I have so much more agility, and I have 10 grandchildren, and I just had our 9th great grand the other day. So, I want to be around to be playing with them and fooling around with them and just having a great time until I'm well into over my 100 years.
Hundreds,
and like we say,
100s and 20s.
Absolutely, we're gonna die old in a very young body, and that's what I'm going with.
Thank goodness we have a good comp plan that's going to keep paying for our expenses as we go along, right? All those 5-star vacations. Joan, thank you so much. What an amazing testimony. Just really loved hearing your share tonight. Thank you again.
Thanks, Ricia.
Wow, another amazing story. I love the Skincerity. I love the drops. There's every single product here that I love. How can you get the drops? That's what you're probably saying to yourself. Well, option one, you could be a customer and buy retail, but I'm going to go, who buys retail when you can get far better value? So why not invest in $29.95 one-time membership? It's a lifetime membership in the United States. And at that, you'll be able to enjoy the wholesale value for the first 30 days. If you like, you can continue with your program. And if you'd like to share these products with others, as we all do, because they're just so darn good. In Canada, you would like to invest $37.95 in your one-time membership, and you'll be provided with absolutely everything, including amazing training. It's not a difficult business, but I'll tell you, it's a fun business. And just a quick disclaimer that we don't guarantee any level of income, and basically, so whatever you make, it depends on your individual passion, your desire, your individual business skills, ability, and personal application. Of course, that only makes sense. Let's talk about turning your drops into profits, shall we? Number one is when you become a brand partner, in your first month, you'll get retail profits of 30% off the regular retail pricing. And I'm going to share with you how you can continue to have those 30% discounts. One of the ways I'd suggest is in the United States, you have a 4-pack. It's $371. It's 208 points. Get yours for free and share the other 3 with friends and family. You will earn profits of minimum $222 at $167 selling price. So you're actually giving your friends a little bit of a discount, and you get your box free. You can also leverage and get a better unit cost by purchasing a 10-pack for $879. Your unit cost drops down to $88, so your profits substantially increase to about $800. In Canada, our 4-pack is $465. Again, our common selling price offering our customers a discount is $197. Get your box for free and share with others and earn a profit of $240. We do have a position called Ultimate. It's the top pay part of our program, and we recommend that we help you get there as soon as possible, ideally in your first 30 days. I hear of people doing this in 2 weeks and less, and you're looking at profits anywhere from $25 to $2,700 by going to Ultimate, and that's where we'd like you to be. Once you achieve Ultimate, you're there for your career with our company. So do you know there is an international market waiting for you? All it takes is one post, and we have the entire system in place that can help you. You're looking at a screenshot of an app we call Boards. Boards is a simple filing system in the sky. We have your week 1 testimonies, week 2, week 3. When customers ask questions, we have all the answers for you. If you can copy and paste, you can do this program. You just plug and play. That's it. Here's an example of Rick and Crystal's post that I did on my Facebook. They lost 210 pounds. Don't you think that this got some action? Of course, there's so many comments as a result of that one post. So now you're going to want to continue receiving your discount pricing. So ideally, you want to activate your position with a 200-point order, so you're eligible to receive commissions. That's the first thing that you'd like to do. And again, a 4-pack in the US is 200 points. A 4-pack in Canada is also 200, 371 or 465, depending which side of the border you're at. I recommend that you sweeten your order with a Renew. It marries so well with the drops. It's such a great product to get the best sleep and lower cortisol production. A 4-pack plus Renew is 270 points in Canada, 629. In the United States, 278, $476. And in the US, you have the advantage of getting 10, 20, 30 packs. So I'm going to recommend that you even look at getting the Ultimate pack right out of the gate. Your investment is $2,300. And if you compare it to a brick and mortar business, $2,300 is nothing. Oh my God, you can't even build a website for yourself for $2,300. Your unit cost substantially lowers to $77 per unit. It's 1,500 points. Ta-da! You've just achieved rank of Ultimate. And your profits that you're looking at is anywhere from $2,710 and upwards. And right now, today, there is free shipping up until 11 p.m. tonight. In the United States only, 250-point orders and above qualifies for free shipping. So we can certainly help you get your order in before 11 o'clock tonight. In Canada, there's so many different packs that you can purchase to get best value. Here's just one example of the many different products that we have. And again, too, you could be looking at a $3,100 profit from investing in this particular package. And again, you will get yourself to Ultimate right out of the gate. We are the most generous, the best compensation plan in the industry, as proven by Business for Home magazine. The 9 ways that we get paid. Number 1, we already talked, get your retail profits, 30% right out of the gate. The other one is people will come along like this lady, Mary. She's in Illinois, and she says, you know, I'm going to buy 2 10-packs. It's 1,000 points rather than be a retail customer of yours. If you came in with the 4-pack, that means you're activated at 200 points. 15% is your commission on the 1,000. That's $150. But if you're Ultimate, you would have made $300, double the commissions on that very same transaction. A mentor once said to me, if the company wants to pay you more, never ever leave money on the table. So again, to continue with your brand partner pricing and to stay qualified for commissions, you're going to want experience with the different products. You can sell or buy 100 points of products. It's roughly about $150 US. And again, our products are so great, you're going to really enjoy experimenting with different ones. Another way we get paid every week is called base pay, and that's based on the activity of the team, based on the formula, and all the activity from Mary and the people she refers, and they refer all these boxes of drops and other products that are sold. You're going to be paid through the formula 15%. That's weekly. In any given week, if your base pay is over $250, the company will put an extra 15% aside into an account called savings bonus. When that climbs up to $10,000, you're going to get that magic phone call. Bells will go off, and the following Friday, $10,000 US for the Canadians that will be deposited into your bank account. So again, $10,000 US is a nice chunk of change to call a bonus, right? Chris and Joni Budd, they unlocked their savings account bonus in only 8 months. Jerry and Allison Wyndham just unlocked theirs. Reese and Ashley just unlocked theirs. Kim Gray celebrating with her family. In addition to that, there's another way we get paid. It's called lifestyle credits. If you remember at the beginning of this, the presentation, I mentioned about the trip to Punta Cana. That was based on lifestyle credits. So everything we do with the business, our monthly subscription, climbing up the ranks, signing on new customers, sponsoring new brand partners, every part of it credits you with these lifestyle credits, and you get to cash them in on these prince and princess vacations. Russell Petrie recently went to Puerto Vallarta and he had the trip of a lifetime. He said he couldn't believe how he's wine and dined. This trip went last April to Tahiti, last July to Barbados, or Bahamas rather. Coming up in April is Punta Cana. Many of us will be on that trip, and Bali is coming up in June. At a convention that I was at in September, there was 2,100 people, and 800 people were actually recognized on stage. And one of them recognized on stage is this lady right now, STEPHANI PHEFFER. She's a senior officer. She's brand new with our company. She hasn't been at it for that long, but I'll tell you, a senior officer literally means a weekly check with a comma. Stephanie has had an amazing experience with our products. She's had a few challenges in her life leading up to our products, and I'm going to let her share her story. She's from Parker, Colorado. Stephanie, I'm so excited for everyone to hear your story tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. Please unmute your line and come forward.
Good evening. Thank you so much for inviting me on tonight. Yeah, so briefly, our story was actually, unfortunately, it's similar to a lot of people. It's if you have a sick child that has ever gone through Lyme or co-infections or had an autoimmune disease. I have to say, it's pretty bad when they're scanning your kid and you're praying that it's cancer, because at least that's something that you think you would know how to handle, right? So as you go down this journey with Lyme or co-infections, it's like your human's brain gets on fire and their gut gets dysregulated, and it's crazy. It's a crazy, intense journey. I didn't have the drops at that time. My son would definitely have not taken the drops. But the end of the story is we made it through. We found some actual healers. His body got balanced all on its own, well, through more mainstream medicine. But then I was a hot wreck. My cholesterol was going up. I was dipping my toe in pre-diabetes. And I was like, I did not survive that horrific life experience as the caregiver, right? Then for me to get sick. And I know a lot of people right now are doing caregiving, not just for children, but for maybe aging parents or for a spouse or a family member. So fight or flight constantly. I just couldn't keep up with it on the journey. So when I got out of it, I said, okay, my girlfriend introduced me to a doctor in Pakistan who was world renowned for homeopathy. I said, I know people heal with homeopathy. I'll give it a try. 2 weeks in, she calls me and she's like, hey, there's these drops. I said, no, you just got me on this row of pellets. Forget it. About 2 weeks in, though, I saw her amazing transformation. She got off her thyroid meds. She was a hot mess. It was Susan Cameron. I saw her in-laws healing, and I knew these people. So even though I had no firsthand experience, because I was observing, witnessing, and trusting, and I wanted health in my life, I didn't want to get on statins with all the cholesterol issues that my entire family had. I said, no, thanks. So I jumped in. I saw the value. I chose to come in at top pay and thought this sounds just crazy enough to work. I had no presence on Facebook. And so I got on Facebook and I started posting the pictures, which honestly, initially, those are not people that I felt like, oh, this is my market audience. But I said, you know what? They vetted it. I know these are people. I know they've had results. So I started posting. I intentionally did not tell my family. I did not tell my friends. And through the beauty of attraction marketing, within about 5 weeks, I blew through a 30 pack and had made about $2,000. So I said, wait, what? Meanwhile, I'm helping people upgrade their health. I'm starting to see some fabulous results. About 4 months in, I went to the doctor and my markers were in range. Super exciting. Kind of did my little happy dance and said to my family, hey, I'm not getting on statins. I was a little bit cocky. I posted my results online, but since then, I haven't looked back. We have so many people who have amazing testimonials, like the women tonight on this call. I loved your, what was it? Your FFB, fat, frumpy, and broke. We have helped and united so many people in our community. Now I'm about 11 months in, so just about a month ahead of you. And it is so exciting to have an offering to meet people where they are, see what they want, remind them that it's okay to dream because we've gotten so beaten down with life, with our sickness. We forget, we're like, oh yeah, I feel good enough. The bar's so low for most people, whether it's through their psyche and the meds they're on or their health, that we've forgotten. Oh my God, I could feel amazing. I just turned 59 back in November, and I do feel better and am healthier than I have been in years. So I encourage everyone to, if you're not on the drops or any of the products, go for it. Get on the products and just see how good it can get. Our community will support you.
Stephanie, oh my God, I've seen pictures on your Facebook page of you doing the splits, standing on your head. I mean, you're amazing, girl. You could be in the circus.
I
You're like,
could. I
you're
could.
you're
Absolutely.
so
Doing
incredible.
contortionist tricks.
That's amazing. Now, okay, again, too, you were loaded in stress with your child being sick. You
Yeah.
had your own issues. 5 years ago, could you see yourself doing a handstand and yoga splits? 5 years later,
Done
close
a
to
split when I was younger. So if I was warmed up, maybe yes. But you know what? I mean, the actual thing is when I get out of bed each day, because all of these products are loaded in, right? And the lifestyle of the healthy foods, I actually wake up excited with desire to engage in my life and be present. I mean, that alone is priceless because most people are just beaten down from the white knuckling, right? This restores hope, desire, future, potential, and you see your body upgrading the health. It really is amazing.
exactly. Now let's talk the business end, Stephanie. You had accomplished senior officer. Congratulations. That's a great
Thank
milestone to
you.
accomplish with our company. And let me ask you, you had accomplished senior officer after how many months?
After about 6 months.
6 months. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, let me ask you this. How has your life changed financially from where you were 6 months ago to today?
Well, I'm going to Punta Cana with Risha.
Yay!
I'm super excited about that because I've never taken, I think, my husband on a trip. He paid for all the things, all the years he was in a corporate America. But basically now, I mean, it really is exciting to wake up every Friday and to have a very healthy, as you said, with a comma paycheck, with the money deposited. It just gives me more freedom and it expands my desire and my hope because I like this C equals C, contribution equals cash. My husband used to say that all the time. So what are we doing? We're out there contributing to the health of the planet, helping people literally not only feel better, but give them the tools for whatever's in their heart. If they want to open a CrossFit, if they want to tithe to their church, if they want to pay for their grandkids' summer camps or winter leagues, it allows just to pour more goodness back in because of the money. So I have it in my heart, absolutely, to do some different things to gift to other people, separate from anybody on this call, depending upon what they want to invest in themselves and their time and their trainings, has the same ability to surpass all of us, right? I
It's
love that the opportunity's there, and it's very exciting to me because I do feel like God wants us to have abundance and joy and prosperity. And there's like a saying, there's a hand down and a hand up. Servant-centered leadership is what I'm all about. And the money allows for that to continue.
exactly. That's so very true, right? Thank
Yeah.
you, Stephanie. I could talk to you all night, but I'm looking at our time and I just want to wrap up with a few more slides. You are beautiful. I'm so excited to party in Punta Cana with you. thank you again for being our guest speaker and sharing your beautiful story with us. Another fascinating story. It just blows me away every single time. Look at this beautiful lady. She's about to be 60 years old and she just looks so fantastic. Our products work. So the question is, how will you know what the products will look and feel like for you? Well, we've heard it. We've heard it from Joan, Cynthia, Stephanie, myself. You'll have more energy. You'll certainly sleep better. You'll have an improved mood, an increase in your libido, reduction in inflammation, and you can go get some skinny jeans because you're going to lose all those inches, better elimination and digestion, have less brain fog and more stronger memory, boost in your immunity system and overall sense of being. These are products that you will feel. They're not products that you hope you're going to feel and hope you're going to bypass that cold and flu. You will feel it. You're going to feel healthy. And Barbara McCubbin says to me, we're aging backwards, Ricia. You know, I feel like I'm 38 and I feel the same way. I feel like I'm 35. It's amazing what these products have done. They are the best of the best of the best. So in full circle, I hope that during this presentation, you've been thinking not only of yourself and how these products can help you, but also the many people in your world, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors, your cousins. My goodness, everyone, you look at anybody eye to eye on the sidewalk when you walk down the street, every single one of them will have 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 of these boxes ticked off. And it doesn't have to be. People don't have to be on serious medications that are going to cause certain altercations or anything. They don't have to be suffering. It doesn't have to be. And also, they don't have to be going from payday to payday. We have a better answer. So in closing, are you a 1, 2, 3, or 4? A 1? Now you don't want to buy retail. Let's skip 1. Let's go to number 2. You want the drops and would love to become a brand partner customer so you can save money. And we certainly love our wholesale customers. That is totally a great option. Number 3 is someone that says, I want to learn how to build a business and make some money and get on this wealth train and ride. And again, too, we'll train you. We've got these great calls every morning at 7:15 in the morning called income producing activity calls. This morning, there was 400 people or something on the call. It's amazing. We get so much great training. So you're going to want to get on this health train and ride big all the way to the top. And that's another option. When I started, I didn't know that I was going to ride this big. I just wanted to make enough money to pay for my own drops, right? And all of a sudden, bang, 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 senior officer, bang, bang, president, bang, bang, right? And that's how it can quickly happen for you too. Live the dream. Enjoy some time freedom, a body you love again. I can't get over, I'm telling you, skinny jeans. Wow, you know, I'm going to have to get a Facebook Live, put my jeans on or something. Financial stability. Wouldn't that be nice? And have a great community of friends, meet people like Stephanie and Joan and Cynthia and Dave and just be buddies with all these people. Have luxury experiences. Well, enrolling is as easy as 1, 2, 3. All you have to do is choose the pack and get started. That's it. And say, Ricia, I'm all in. So you can put in a little chat. I'm a 1, 2, 3, or 4. It doesn't matter. We love everybody. And the person who invited you can certainly connect you with one of us that can guide you through the process of choosing the pack. I'm going to say thank you again to STEPHANI PHEFFER for being our special guest speaker on the call tonight. Joan Cline, thank you for your story and thank you for your what's the word I'm looking for? You're one of the pilgrims, so to speak, right? Way back when New Sarity was introduced and you were able to get experience with these products and be able to be here to teach us. Thank you for that. And Marlene as well was one of our pilgrims too from way back when. So thank you, Marlene. And you and Russell have helped me so much. And Cynthia from New York, you look beautiful, girl. You look absolutely gorgeous. You keep doing what you're doing because you're aging backwards, girl. Dave McIntyre, the best host with the most. Thank you. And to all the brand partners who have supported the calls tonight and to our guests, thank you for being here. Otherwise, we'd be preaching to the choir. I'm going to stop the recording.